that better?
I mean, you light skinned, so
Yeah,
I think you straight.
but I think that would. I mean, it's like you got on makeup on, but it looked like I'm just. You feel me? Like I'm thinking
Really
like
just
class.
alike.
You feel me? Like a classroom or something, yo. You know how to be dull and like dark in my classroom and shit.
With the classroom with the
The one like
classroom
the
with
buzzy light,
the it's got the
fluorescent.
clock. It got the clock with the cage around the clock, so you can't
Nigga,
steal the clock off the
I've
wall.
never been in a classroom like that. I've
Oh,
went to
you never
public school
seen?
schools all my life. I've never seen it. I've seen it on TV.
Okay,
I've
that's what I'm
never
talking
seen
about.
it in. Oh yeah, that's weird though. Like who are these niggas stealing clocks?
Clock
We
stealing.
all need to know the time, my nigga. Like everybody don't have a watch, and back then we ain't have cell phones.
That whole time.
You feel me? So
Most niggas did not. When you start wearing a watch consistently,
consistently, I don't wear a watch consistently now. I wear a Fitbit.
that's a
You feel me?
watch though.
That's a watch, but look, it ain't on. So you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I'm not really like. I'll take that motherfucker off and forget it. I'm like, damn, where the fuck? Like, I mean, looking for it for 2 days, my nigga. So I don't know,
Uh,
yo. I remember niggas had pages, but remember, if you got caught with a pager in school, you got expelled.
really?
You don't remember that shit?
Nah, when it
Oh,
wasn't
that's
like
back
that
when
out here.
everyone with a pager is either a
Was a
doctor or a drug dealer,
drug
and you're
dealer.
not a doctor. Like,
But
like
I was like, but everyone has a pager.
everybody has. My mother bought me my pager, so
Hmm.
the fuck. Yeah,
Yeah, I
man.
had I remember I got my first beeper I got from Radio Shack,
Okay.
and I got the whole joint through Radio Shack. I don't know if you know what's funny. I don't know if I might have got my first pager after high school.
Well, that's not a bad age though, yeah.
Yeah,
I got my first pager at 15. My mother, I was like, I want to, mom, can you buy me a beeper? Can you buy me a beeper? Can you buy me a beeper? So she finally buys me a beeper. And it's like, it looks like a garage door opener. It only has one button. It just was like, it was not a
Mama,
motherfucker.
mine was slick. It was slick for me. It was a clear joint with a big button and a little button on the side, I think.
Yeah.
I think Cuz had the beeper the longest. Like Cuz was the last nigga I seen with a beeper. Because he actually had it for work.
Cause it's on this show.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was like, I was like, hold on, niggas after 2015, you still got it. What you He's like, yo, my job need to know where I'm at. I'm all right, cool.
Well, no, they're not no way yet. He just got to be able to
Yeah, they need to
get
get
right.
to him.
Right.
I think my father-in-law was the same way.
Yeah, because you can have those where they work. If you understand what I'm saying,
Mm-hmm.
you can't have other things. So,
Right.
can you imagine technology so obsolete? The government is like, yeah, you can bring that in. Yeah, no, we ain't worried about that shit.
So I work for state government. So
Yeah.
I've seen, and I work from home. You know what I
Mhm.
mean, from state government. So yeah, I know what it means with where they were like, oh no, this is old, nigga. You still got this? I'm like, nigga, the
Right.
one you had me working on yesterday is old, nigga.
Right.
Speaking of my job, I'm on lunch yesterday, right? I'm on
Mhm.
lunch yesterday, and we see this couple walk out. And I comment, man, look, homeboy, his jeans is way tighter than this girl jeans. And they walking, they kind of fast pacing
Mhm.
up the parking lot.
Right.
So they get in a car, and I see the police officers, you know what I mean, the security, but they're police officers from my job, and they walk, boom, they walking toward them, pulling out. The nigga stops them, like, remember Eddie Murphy in was trying to get the cab and Coming to America. He was like, halt.
Yeah. Right.
The nigga's like, get out of the car, get out of the car. I'm like, uh-oh, this is interesting. Business just picked up.
Right.
So niggas is, you know what I mean? They stopping. It's a black couple, of course. I'm like, man, they messing with these niggas. And everybody, I'm sitting there like, everybody on the benches outside at the front of the job was like, we staying here and watching to make sure these police don't do nothing to this boy. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Not, it's a girl in the car with him, but of course, our assumption is it's a brother in the car. Police then jammed him up. Uh, they want this nigga, right?
Mhm.
So He get out the car arguing hard, arguing like he's in 100% the right.
Right.
So I'm like, oh yeah, Shorty straight. He gonna cuss him out and then they gonna let him go. Nah, like 8 boys pull up. State boys, sheriffs, county boys, all pull up. So it's like 9-10 police cars out there. And yo still bucking at him. And then the girl gets out the car from the passenger side. In my mind, I'm like, oh, they gonna shoot her.
Right.
They let her walk up to him. Turns out the nigga didn't do nothing at all. Well,
Right.
he did, but I'll get to that part in the story. Shorty was in my job, engaged in fisticuffs.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So they knuckled down Shorty or whatever, and I didn't notice it was kind of a young lady that had looked ragged that was with the police. She the joint that had got knuckled down. Turns out this nigga is messing with both these girls, right?
So you rescued one?
Hold on.
Okay.
So the place where I work, you have to make appointments to come to this place.
Okay.
This nigga let the girl that got beat up make his appointment. He shows up to the appointment with the other girl. The girl to make the appointment was sitting there waiting for him.
Oh, that's I like that. Like, it's cool. You made an appointment for us.
Yo,
That's some G shit.
It almost got the nigga jammed up.
Nah, I mean, look, man. That's some pimping ass shit. Like imagine if, like, you get your ex to get you a buddy pass on Southwest, and you and Don, yo, going, like, that's pimping.
That's not pimping. That is not pimping. Pimping is when you don't have to lie.
I'm just saying.
That nigga was wilding.
A lot of these women.
No.
Now, me personally, I'm about to get married. But if you single, a lot of these women, because they damn sure gonna lie to you, fam. I posted some shit. I posted like a scientific poll. What's up, Creek? I posted a poll, right? I said, yo, what professions do women cheat the most? Far and away, it's hospital workers. Far and away, yo. Hospital workers is far and away the worst cheating women in America, dog.
Really?
Yeah.
I always hear Verizon and Amazon.
I think there's a lot of fucking going on Amazon. I don't know if there's a lot of cheating going on.
There's a lot of single people and young people.
Yeah, but the hospital, it's a lot of cheating. My ex-wife works at the hospital. Makes sense to me. Makes a lot of sense. Oh yeah, sip it. Sip the motherfucking tea. Said what I said.
I didn't mean to get messy in here. However, I enjoyed it. Listen.
That's what she said.
Outstanding. It was just a wild, like, nigga. I had gotten tight, like, oh, why is they messing with this boy and this and that, this and that, and the cool black police was like, what? I seen him pull Buddy up, like, hey, look, nigga, you got to chill out. This white boy right here is crazy. You gotta relax. He chilled Buddy out. Meanwhile, he was in the wrong, but not legally. But I'm just glad no one got taken away in handcuffs or anything.
Agreed.
I don't know if any charges got pressed, but niggas walked away scot-free, and I was entertained.
I'm happy for you.
That being said, let's start the show. Welcome to the Where's Buffy podcast, where we're built for comfort and not for speed. to Where's Buffy Podcast, where we're built for comfort.
And not for speed, you old toe tagging. I don't even know what rhymes with toe tagging. But you ain't dragging or shagging, bitch. Because toe tagging
Not
is like
like
that's a killer.
hmm?
That's like a killer.
What? Toe
A toe
tagging?
toe tagging.
Toe tagging is definitely a killer.
So
It's
then, if I
definitely a
was
killer.
whoever I was describing, definitely has like VD.
Oh my. VD.
JJ's got VD.
Hey yo, that's one of my favorite episodes of Good Times, yo. Jay Leno was in that episode.
Mm-hmm.
JJ really they really used to do the goofiest cuts. Like they like VD and then like whoop, it comes on. It just pulls up on the screen.
The word VD.
No. Like they pull up tight on the nigga face. He was like VD. Like it just was so goofy. Like you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah.
Yo, welcome to the Wiz Buffy Podcast. I am IlFam79 on your social media choice. AKA Don't Answer the Podcast, and AKA Captain Bro Albano, Brew Diamond Phillips, Sticky the Dragon Steamboat, Podcast by God's favorite podcast, the Potty Pipe. I'm here, the podcast. Chew Bubblegum and a fresh out of the Dentine. Nice in my tag team partner.
It's your boy Fat Boy Diz, aka Dizzy from B More, aka Diz the genre the most finger wave. This is not the genre, it's the pain. It's Johnny Cochran. If the glove don't fit, I will not hit. I'm not a normal nigga. I smoke cigars. I use rubbers, and sometimes I might enjoy an old fashioned. Shout out to the Warriors. Shout out to the Doolies. Shout out to everybody that fucking with us live and on YouTube, Spotify, everywhere you listening to us, Apple, iPod, whatever you listen to us on, man. Shout out to them. Yeah, man. Shout out to Brocky. Shout out to Math.
Yeah, whole time.
Keep them niggas in your prayers, man.
Ain't nothing wrong with them.
Ain't nothing wrong with them. They just don't like us no more, man.
Yeah.
They don't like that much show. So just keep them niggas in prayer, man. Uplift them.
You start off this week like we start off every week with the good, the bad, the ugly, man. Brother Diz, what's good with you?
Man. I guess what's good with me, like sports betting open legally in Maryland. So now you can go to one of your local casinos and bet on the book. So I'm think I might go put a couple dollars down at some point this weekend. So yeah, that's good.
Yo, because it started at National Harbor first, right? And then did it grow to like the other casinos or?
So no, we voted on this back in April. So the April election, I know we voted on it, and then it was supposed to go into effect in October, but the gambling commission has a few senators and on there, or not even that senators, but a few representatives there that wanted to make sure that the same thing that happened with legalized weed, i.e., black people not getting the licenses, didn't happen with the gambling, whereas the local folks didn't get the benefit. And so that's what they were kind of trying to block. But then people's like, oh, nah, nigga, we need our betting. So all of the casinos can have a book. I think MGM just might have been the most prepared to have a book. Because Live got one.
Well, no. What I was saying, I thought they set it off with MGM as breaking it out with and then the next day everybody was doing it or something like that.
I've never read that. I think that like certain ones just had their books set up already. Like, all right, nigga, when they say at midnight you can go, we are live. It might have been that type of situation, but I don't think they had like a pilot program or shit like that. Not that I've read about it.
So you plan on laying bets, or you already laid a bet?
No, I plan on laying a bet. Like the Ravens are a 5.5 point dog to Green Bay. I think they're gonna cover. So I want to put a couple dollars on that. I think they'll cover. They're gonna lose, but they'll cover. They'll cover. Yo, they had when they lose, they got blown out once. I think they'll cover.
Yeah, but this is different. There's pieces missing.
Nigga.
Big pieces.
No, our defense is
big pieces.
Playing lights out. Defense playing lights out.
I'm not. All right, we'll get to it when we get to it. No, I'm not. I swear to you, I'm not. Yeah, and I'm not like, oh, them niggas phony, them niggas sorry. No, they just got pieces missing. A lot of pieces missing.
It's all good. We gonna be good.
Huh. Yo, you know what's good, man? Tis the season, my nigga. You know what I mean? Niggas done got the shopping and the lights, and niggas done heard the Mariah Carey song, and it's going down, yo. We're here now. We are in it.
The worst versions of this Christmas. Jesus. Nobody plays what you call no more.
Donny Hathaway?
I don't hate Donnie no more.
Now, I'm going to
Chris
be honest.
Brown and somebody else.
CeeLo. Chris Brown and CeeLo are the two
I don't hear
the most.
CeeLo. I don't think I've ever heard CeeLo's this Christmas.
Oh, that's the only other one I like, yo. I only like CeeLo's and
Cisco
Donny Hathaway.
them, they did all right.
This Christmas?
Yeah, Cisco and them did this Christmas.
Yo, niggas just talking about they should have a Cisco KC versus where they just ooh yeah each other to death.
Why not? Get a check. I don't give a, but I mean, Jodeci. So here's the problem with that. This versus shit really about these tours. So how you gonna get Jodeci, who was I think is like all getting high, and
now they're on tour now.
Are they?
They
Good.
just announced the tour.
Good for them.
It's New Edition and Jodeci, yo.
Ah, okay.
I think I would go to that show.
Yeah, I would go to that shit. I was gonna say like Cisco and them, they be the original niggas don't even like each other. They got all these. Who is these other niggas? It's Cisco and the fat nigga and 3 random niggas, yo.
Nah, my man Tal from Annapolis was in there for a second, yo. Shout out to yo.
Is he there now?
Nah, he gone.
That's what I'm saying, nigga. They like the Temptations, niggas. Like, who is them niggas?
Ain't nobody came to see you, Nokia.
Right. Who is them niggas?
I don't know, man. I really don't. But I think niggas would go to see the, you know what I mean, the originals.
Yeah. If you can get them original niggas on tour. And then how many of them niggas feel like the Latavia? You don't know who Latavia is, huh? Destiny's Child. How many of them niggas like, well, I'm Destiny's Child too. I'm sorry. I'm at the I'm
She's like, yeah, no, I used to be a Destiny's Child.
I used to be a Destiny's Child. I'm a well, Ruta Scola. I used to be with Cisco and the Dragons. I know how this good shit go. You know what I mean? Like how do you know? Yeah.
No, I don't. That's ill. Like, imagine not being on the one team that won. Imagine the next year you get the GM say you gotta go. You know what I mean? And they pick up the new rookie, and then you outside in last year's uniform talking about how do it feel to be me.
Right.
Imagine old football. Imagine Tony Romo show up to practice in front of Dak and shit. How did it feel to be me?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Nice like this, I wish. It's a legendary flick, yo.
Oh.
Yo, on to the bad this week.
Mm-hmm.
It was 2 beefs. I didn't know previously that Jim Jones and I didn't know Jim Jones and Freddie Gibbs had a problem, yo.
Right.
And then of course the first person I see, shout out to Vin, reporting on it is Academics, who has a clear problem with Freddie Gibbs.
Well, Vlad reported it, and the Academics expounded on it.
Okay.
So Vlad just reported there was a scuffle at Prime 30, right? Whatever. And he go act. Freddie Gibbs got his ass whipped. See? Hate that nigga.
I honestly, yo, and I always point to that Bone and that Bone Thugs fight with 3-6.
Mm-hmm.
Busy Bone was at the front of it when it got the cracking, but when the wreckage started to happen, he was all the way at the back.
Yeah.
Do you think Jones and Gibbs got their hands on each other?
I think that if they did, one or the other would have mentioned I punched that nigga in his mouth and all of that. So I don't know. Maybe they're not snitching on it. Like maybe the niggas.
So
maybe they too old to snitch on themselves.
Well, the word coming out of it is that Gibbs crew caught the worst of it.
Yeah, I've heard that. But it's only one nigga's word.
Well, here's the funny part, though.
All right.
Is both of these niggas have music coming out. So Remember, fam always says it's always a work.
Mm.
Gibbs has an album coming out soon. Who knows when? He posted some video of him smiling the next day, of course.
SSS
And
is what it's called, I think.
yeah, I forget what it stands for. It's another singular producer project though. And Jones is naming his upcoming album. He dropped all the features of who's going to be on the album, with I guess some exceptions of guests too big to tell already. He's named his album after the place where the scuffle took place.
Prime something, Prime 310, Prime. I don't know if it's three in that motherfucker. Yeah, yeah. That's I'm not gonna lie, I can see it being a work. I can
Yeah,
see it
whole
being a
time.
work.
Both
I'm
these niggas got
surprised
albums come out.
it's motherfuckers was in that restaurant. A nigga posted of the worst video ever.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on in that video.
Nigga, you know how they had the Sapruder film? That nigga had the Cupruder film. Like that was shit was awful, nigga.
Whole time.
That was a bad one. I tried. So that why that nigga ain't tweeted nothing yet? He was obviously trying to get some clout. That nigga could be like, "Oh yeah, this is what happened," but I'm just waiting for somebody else other than academics to report on it.
Yeah.
It's people in that restaurant. Somebody know what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Outstanding.
You are jumping the gun, Vin.
Yeah, we gonna get there, man.
We
We're gonna get
there.
there. Also, in bringing back old beef, Ross and 50 have kind of crossed paths this week.
Word.
So Ross was doing an interview, and because French Montana was just bigging up the BMF show or whatever, and 50 and French had some problems. So French come back, you know what I'm saying? Yo, nah, I ain't even going front, man. The show good, man. Me and 50 cool, man. I had to make it with 50. The show was good, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I guess they put the cameras, Ross just had an album come out last week. We'll get to that in a second. They put the camera in front of Ross' face. Ross gonna say, yeah, I hear bro making 250,000 for the season. I said, oh no. Come on, yo. First of all, I'd love to make 250,000 for the season. But of course, that is a slight at the, what 50 is supposed to be and everything he's done, creating the power drug dealing universe.
Mm-hmm.
Is he's getting all these shows greenlit for stars, but then he's making $250,000. 50's fans replied. It wasn't 50 directly, but 50 fans replied with look at your album sales this week. Now Ross is a AAA artist. Ross is one of those guys that, you know what I'm saying, when Ross put out an album, Ross is supposed to be talked about, and we didn't. I mean, we did for a second.
I like the project.
No, I think it's good.
Yeah.
But a lot of niggas ain't talking about it, and the numbers aren't great.
Man, yeah, okay.
So, well, them niggas, these are numbers niggas. Both of these niggas is, I'm doing numbers, nigga.
And gotta play the long game, yo. Play the long game, yo. Gotta play the long game.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was gonna be an opportunity for niggas to kind of squash it, but nope. I always say, man, the most successful niggas are the pettiest, and both of them niggas are very, very successful. I think that's one of those ones that ain't gonna squash.
Word. I like my man Jimmy Ray always say, these is niggas.
Yeah, whole time.
These niggas. So,
yeah. That is 100% factual. Yeah. Into the ugly. R.I.P. Hub from the Roots.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? He stopped touring with the band in 2007. And niggas, I'm pretty sure it wasn't publicly known, but apparently he stopped touring because in 2007 he had a cancer diagnosis, and he succumbed to his cancer. I believe it was yesterday, man. Rest in peace to Hub from the Roots. If you aren't familiar with who Hub is, he is the bass player that had the chew stick. and the hoodie.
Easily the third most recognizable nigga out of the group.
Yeah, yeah. I
Easily,
mean,
easily.
I don't. Come on. I mean, come on. Light skinned nigga on keys has always been the light skinned nigga on
Nah,
keys too. But
nah. Hub is easily the third most recognizable nigga.
yeah, probably so. Probably
Yeah,
so. I mean, the you stick alone. You
right.
know what I'm saying? I've had the pleasure. Have you ever seen the Roots live?
Not that version of the Roots.
Okay.
I saw Dave Chappelle in Music City
Oh, that's right.
a couple years ago, and the Roots and Ti was his guest. So yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yo, they used to let him kind of, they're a band. So,
right, right.
they playing the hits, but then you're gonna get like that intermission where, get a drummer some, let the
Mm-hmm,
keyboards get off, let the guitar player play, and let the bass player get busy. And they would let
mm-hmm.
him go crazy. If I remember correctly, we saw him. It had to be 06, 07 because they were saying that this is the last just the last tour. You know what I mean? He's going to be stepping away. Shout out to
Mm-hmm.
Rob Man Flavor and Drought. We were just talking about this concert and where they said, they announced he was leaving after this tour and he had retired. We thought he was just stepping away, but apparently he was sick.
Mm-hmm.
So rest in peace, Hub, man. One time for the one time.
Rest in peace.
It's always hard to transition out of depths, but I will try. We are going into my favorite segment, the release. Ha!
Saw
Ha!
some. What they Balenciagas? There were some shoes that I saw
All
that
the skeets.
literally looked like somebody nutted on them.
Yeah,
The
yeah, ski
Nutter
shooter.
Butters.
The ski shooter fours.
Nutter Butters, yo.
Yeah, there's an awful, yo.
They were big.
Why would you? They look like waitress. Even if you took like the skeet off of them, like they
Mm,
just look like waitress shoes,
mm,
like black waitress shoes. You know what I
mm,
mean? The joint that they've been working when you pull up the Denny's at like 3:30.
hmm
You know what
So
I mean?
basically,
And
they was like the Bukkake basics.
hey, yo,
Excuse me.
whole time.
Whole
They're
time.
terrible. I hate those
It's
shoes.
awful.
They're gross. Um, the release of segment, we put y'all on to something dope that came out this week. Brother, Diz, what you got?
Yo, I didn't know if I didn't know if they were talking about this, but Alchemist and Bodie James followed up Bo Jackson with Super Tecmo Bowl. Nine songs on there. I really only remember one guest appearance. I didn't get to sit with it too long going this week, but yo, that shit is too. So Price and Tea and China was my shit. Didn't really like Tecmo Bowl. I mean, no, what was the other shit called? Bo Jackson. I didn't like Bo
Okay.
Jackson like that. It was cool. This is good. This is a really good album. Very good. I definitely suggest you guys check it out.
I
Yeah.
think the beats are amazing.
The beats are amazing. And I never heard.
I like pocket rappers.
Okay.
So, like, shout out to Ross. I
Hmm.
think Ross is the best at rapping in pocket right now.
Okay.
Boldy James is not a pocket rapper.
He misses the beat sometimes. But I like Bodie James. I like Bodie
Fair
James.
enough.
Have you
Fair
heard it?
enough. Yes, I listened to it today.
Yo, and then they tell the story about dropping his son off and like running from the police. That shit hard, y'all fuck with that shit, yo. Yeah, y'all niggas go check it out. Tell us what y'all think. Matter of
Yeah.
fact, if you're hearing this,
Yes. Or
make sure
watching
you
this.
subscribe or watching it. Make sure you liking, subscribing, and hitting the notifications.
Whole time. If that button down there is red, man, make it gray. Whole time.
Shoot.
As far as me, man, Spider-Man No Way Home came out this week. And first of all, Brother Diz, have you seen it?
No.
Great. Okay. So let me tell you about the movie. No, I'm just playing.
Oh, I was gonna hang up. I wasn't even gonna like X out of the shit. I was gonna shut the whole fucking computer off.
So
Pausing out here.
It's the most spoilerable movie I've ever seen.
I
Hurry
got
up and
hurry.
go see it
I got hurry.
because I feel like next week the commercials are going to change, surprises are going to go away. Go see that joint right
So
now.
what I'm gonna do is right. So I'm supposed to go to work, but I called out. My lady gonna be over here. I'm not even gonna tell her that I called out, and I'm gonna go see that motherfucker in the morning.
That's very funny.
That's how you supposed to do it.
I would do it a bit differently. I don't want to see it today.
Had shit to do today.
I feel you. I feel you. Yeah, but I knew it. Like, so of course I spoke to Cal, and Cal had gone to a screen in New York,
Mm,
and he was like, "Yo, hurry up and go see it, yo." Because the same thing I'm saying to you is
mm.
that things are gonna. There are things that happen in this film that niggas ain't gonna be able to keep they mouth shut. There's no way.
I had to get off Facebook today. You know how I love the Book of Faces.
Mhm.
Like I had to get off that shit because niggas was bubbling. Have y'all
Yeah.
seen it yet? Who wants to talk about it? Bitch, nobody. Like chill
Yeah.
out. Like what the fuck is wrong with these niggas, man?
The
Like
smartest thing
yo.
I've seen is they did a spaces on Twitter where it said spoiler Spider-Man spoilers. If you want to talk about Spider-Man, come in here. Stay off the sideline and come in here. I thought that was smart. Shout out to LeVar. LeVar said, "What up, fellas? For the Fighting Gaming Geeks, DNF dual open beta live on PSN right now. If you niggas like, you know what I'm saying, to get busy on the fighting games, myself, I do. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
At IlFab, if you want to get washed in Tekken, holla at me.
What's
Um,
D what's DNF stand for, Lavar? Sound like do not fuck.
Outstanding.
Fuck is DNF, dog.
I'm thinking. I think the D stand pause. It stands for dragon, maybe.
Dragon Nutfire.
Wow,
Hey
because
yo,
that doesn't sound like.
shout out to everybody that's reading the comments on X videos, dog. I'm sorry, where are we?
So no, no. Let's go there. What kind of stuff is niggas saying in the comment section on
Wild
X?
shit. Oh, yo, her pussy looks so wet. I fuck her up. They talk about their penis size and that shit. Like just the wildest shit. Then it's
Like,
always a bunch of Spanish motherfuckers in that motherfucker. Let me see how much. Like what the fuck is going on, yo?
yeah, you ever
Um,
like yo? It make me think of like you ever see an attractive woman
mhm.
and your white guy buddy here, and not the white guy who you know what I mean get a fade
Black
and smoke
girls.
weed with niggas.
Mm,
I'm talking about the white guy, white guy. You know what I
okay.
mean? Wearing unbranded polos and them same rundown dock shoes to work. Them that
Mm-hmm.
nigga.
Or Tom's. Mm-hmm.
Yo, they say the most vile stuff. Niggas just say stuff like, "Bro, she's so hot, I let her fart in my mouth if she let me shake her hand."
That is wild.
Yo, you just sit there
That's
like,
wild as
nigga,
shit.
what?
That is wild as shit.
Yo,
Yo, that's
what?
wild. And
What?
niggas is really like niggas be really saying wild shit in them comments though. Like niggas, it's certain niggas that be like I watch Black. You know, I'm guilty. I watch Black, and if you know what Black is, you know what I'm talking about. So niggas be like, oh, black skin. No, it's like the contrast of the black and the white skin is such a turn on. Like, nigga, why aren't you going ham right now? Why are you writing these comments?
Yo.
You feel
I
me? Like
think it's
it's
just
so
like
weird, yo. Why am I weird? Why am I reading
Like,
this
is
shit?
this nigga stopping mid stroke? Niggas like, you know what? Hold on. I gotta tell her how I feel.
This shit is insane. Like that's weird, yo. Last thing I'm gonna say about pornos. There's a guy, I can't think of his name. I'm watching something, and he told the girl, sit on my lap, ride it like a pony. I wanna I wanna feel your pussy on my leg. And nigga, he's so yo, nigga. That shit was so creepy, yo. He's the creepiest nigga I've ever seen in my. He says the wildest shit. I'm gonna figure out his name and I'll let y'all niggas know, man. I'll tweet it. Can't think of
Huh.
that nigga name, yo.
So LeVar says that the DNF is a character from a Korean MMO called Dungeon Fighters Online. So Dungeon, I don't what the N stand for. Like
What the fuck is excuse me, MMO?
massively multiplayer online. Like
This shit
a
can't be real.
what's the big Detroit all the niggas was playing back in the day where you if you would call a World of Warcraft.
Uh,
Yeah.
you didn't have to play that.
Nah, you had to be kind of into it, and I think you got to play money to do all that too.
Oh, never did that.
Yeah, game developer gave us some of the best 2D and see, I don't like 2D fighters. Guilty Gear, Blaze Blue, Dragon Ball Fighter Z.
I know about Dragon Balls. Yeah, I be paid, man. Shit, I'm 40. And bitches hang to my knees.
It's out of control.
Warp Zone is back, baby.
Holy
Yeah.
smokes, man! That's gonna take us into this week's Who Won the Record.
Yeah.
As we know, we quite often talk about the era in hip hop. We talk about the era of all the best MCs and the best rappers. So when I saw this record called 90s Flow by K Slade, featuring Fat Joe, Ghostface, Raekwon, Sheik, Nori, Lil Fame, Prodigy, and McGruff the Crime Dog, I was like,
and Rel on the hook.
yeah, Rel on the hook. You know what I mean? All this love for free, nigga. I was like, yeah. Then I heard the song, and I was like, nah.
Yo. You know how like sometimes beats help niggas? I think the beat held these niggas back. The beat was awful.
The beat
And
was
niggas,
very 90s.
like,
It was
and
like
niggas,
but it was late 90s. It was like a 99 type beat.
and
Like, you
niggas
know what I mean?
played down to their competition, yo, and they really like all of them did bad.
Who won the record?
Fuck. It was between Nori and Little Fame for me. Like, it was, yo. Like they were the most enjoyable. But no, like no, hold up, time out. I fuck with Nori and I fuck with Lil Fame. Then they shouldn't be beating Ghost and Ray and Prodigy.
Prodigy.
But them niggas was awful. Like you know how sometimes Prodigy didn't used to rhyme. He might not rhyme like two matching bars. This nigga didn't rhyme at all. And it wasn't like the Fontaine shit or Fontaine rhyme, but it sounded good. This shit was bad. But I give it the Fame. Fame was a little better. Like Nori was rocking, but then he got his last 4 bars, and I think he just kind of like gave it the Ghost.
She's like, I'm finished. I'm finished rapping.
I don't know what the right.
Finished rapping. Like, yeah, nah, I was cool. McGruff won this record to me. He was the only nigga that was like, I still need a deal. I'm gonna write some raps. And he was actually on the beat, and he had some punches. I like McGruff the best on this record. I won't never listen to this record again. Y'all listen to 90s Flow by K Slade, whose album also came out today.
Rash.
And you tell us if you guys like it, because I don't know. That's it.
It was bad.
Yeah. I picked the song without hearing the song, and I'll listen next time.
Yeah.
I got a question for you. What was it? LeVar says I think they combined the D for dungeon and F for fighter. They went D and F. Okay, fair enough.
That's niggerous phony.
Outstanding. Phony starts with a P.
Those niggas funny.
Whole time. Yo, all right. All right. I got a question for you, brother Diz. And everybody in the chat, I want everybody listening. I want it's easy, it's a yes or no question. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
You want me to answer now?
Yes.
Fuck no, it's not a Christmas movie.
Why not?
Yo, Christmas movies are Christmas in themes. It's not a Christmas theme. It's a movie that's an action movie. The terror plot that happens to happen at Christmas. That don't make it a Christmas movie, yo.
It happens not only at Christmas, but at a Christmas party. The environment of the whole movie.
No,
is a
that doesn't make
Christmas.
that
It
doesn't make it a
do.
Christmas movie. Doesn't make it a Christmas movie.
What makes a Christmas movie a Christmas movie?
The
Vincent,
theme is
yes.
surrounding Christmas. The theme is surrounding Christmas. That the thematically, this is not about Christmas. If I had a movie about fighting in a war somewhere, a foreign war on a foreign soil, and it just happens to take place on December 25th, and the motherfucker want to get back home to his family. This whole movie's about war and killing, but it happens to take place on Christmas. That doesn't make it a Christmas movie. If I have a movie, uh, that's a love movie, and I play it on Christmas every year, that don't make it a Christmas movie. A Christmas movie is thematically a Christmas movie.
I don't
Thematic.
think so.
Nigga, then they play basketball on Christmas. Did I make that a Christmas game?
That's the
Come
Christmas
on,
game.
dog.
That's
Like, come
definitely
on.
the Christmas game. They have Christmas outfits.
Get the fuck out of here. It's not a Christmas movie. Niggas made it a Christmas movie because it came out around that time, but it's not a Christmas movie. It's an action
What's
movie.
the theme of America?
Careless.
America on 35th Street or whatever the number is.
I don't even know if I've ever watched that.
Where the niggas on cool and like. I think a Christmas movie is just, in my opinion, a movie that's associated with Christmas. There's a movie that came out a few years ago, and it starred Goldberg, right, as like Claus. And it was a horror movie,
Mhm.
but it was centered around Santa Claus,
Mhm.
Santa's sleigh, right?
Mhm.
Santa's sleigh, starring Bill Goldberg. Hold on one sec. Let me just do this. But Santa's sleigh, starring Bill Goldberg, is is that a Christmas movie? Is
Never
this right
seen
here?
it.
But it stars it's Santa Claus. He's just a killer in this movie.
I mean, it's thematically a Christmas character. I mean, just a different take. A Nightmare Before Christmas is a Christmas movie to me, even though it's anti-Christmas. It's thematically talking about the holiday of Christmas, right?
But if it's
There's nothing
anti-Christmas,
thematically. I'm talking about thematically. That is
what
nothing in Die Hard.
what is the theme about that? What is the theme of A Nightmare Before Christmas?
Kidnapping Santa Claus and taking over Christmas. Jack wants to be Santa. Diz, you need to watch Fat Man with Mel Gibson. You might need to rethink your logic. No, it's about Santa Claus. He just happens to be a killer. Die Hard is not about Santa Claus. It's about a fucking cop, John fucking McClane, who
Just trying
happens
to
to
put his
he's trying to
family
go to a
together.
Christmas party.
He's going to a Christmas party to put his family back together at Christmas time.
That
That
is the
sounds
extent of the
like
Christmas
a Christmas movie.
Fuck no. Fuck no. Fuck
Yeah.
no. Nigga, choose another holiday. Does it make it that holiday movie?
I don't know if there are there movies centered around other holidays.
Outside of Halloween, I know Independence Day came around 4th of July. So
I
I
guess
don't
that
know.
would be.
I had to think about that a little bit. I don't know. I'm not a huge movie buff. But yeah, just because a movie got a Christmas tree in it, don't make it a Christmas movie.
But no, but this movie doesn't just have a Christmas tree. The setting of the movie is a Christmas party.
So
It's
what?
the whole basis of the movie.
So what?
You can't have Die Hard 1 without a Christmas party and him putting his family back together at Christmas time. That's Christmas.
I'm gonna say no, a hard no. And I love Die Hard.
I don't care about your state, but I'll say yes.
Nasty.
Yeah, Iron Man 3. I don't know about a Christmas movie. I know it's a bad movie.
Yeah, but did it come out on Christmas and did it have Christmas themes in it? No, it's a comic book movie. Just happened to be set at Christmas. What was I about to say? No, his motivation is not dying. They're in a fucking hostage situation. You niggas are tripping. God damn it. Niggas want this shit to be a Christmas movie so fucking bad, and
It's a
not,
Christmas movie, son.
It's not, my nigga. Like, it's crazy. Y'all niggas is geeking.
Listen, I wrap presents every year watching Die Hard. Is definitely my favorite Christmas movie.
Jesus Christ.
I see it's a hot button issue.
I hate wrong shit. Like I don't like you know like you ever see something like I'm a type of nigga that if somebody say something wild, I can walk past it for like a mile, but I'm gonna jog back to that shit. Like remember you said this dumbass shit? You know what I mean? And I don't like wrong shit. And I don't care how many of y'all niggas in the comments tell me that y'all think it's a Christmas movie. You niggas is wrong. Your opinions are wrong.
That's my line.
And I know. It's
That's
only right that
amazing.
I steal it. Just niggas keep stealing shit from Where's Buffy. But anyway.
Outstanding. I like that energy. That being said, y'all let us know if Die Hard is a Christmas movie. That is going to take us into this week's spicy shooting the 5.
Hashtag SC5, hashtag shoot the 5 at Wiz Buffy on Twitter, at Wiz Buffy on Instagram, WizBuffy.com, WizBuffy.com, WizBuffy.com. Make sure you search us. Make sure that you're liking, subscribing. Hey, man, if you watching this live, share this shit with your family, man. But not Nana. I don't think Nana can handle it.
Man, short to Nana, that nigga tough. That being said,
I'm not, nigga. I love Christmas movies when they really. I love Die Hard. It's just not a Christmas movie, LeVar. Come on, y'all. If anybody is if you're listening to this on your podcast network of choice, and you want to know these people that we're talking to, they're not on the show with us, but they are watching us live. Make sure you watch. Make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube too for hilarity ensues.
YouTube.com/Wes Buffy. That being said, this week shooting the 5. Top 5 things you need to get into that Christmas spirit.
Would you like to set it off, or should I?
Get busy.
Put that comment up. Put that fucking comment up. Are there any classic Christmas pornos? Why, yes, Vin, there are. It's like, no, I don't know. I'm sure there's a Santa Claus fucking somebody. I'm sure of it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't look for Christmas themed porno. I just look for fat red bones. I'll set it off with cooler weather.
Yikes. Well, you ain't in the mood, huh?
You know what? I remember one year 70 degrees on Christmas. That was the shit. We went to my people's house or smoked cigars outside. It was dope.
That was like 4 or 5 years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was semi-recent. Yes. Miracle on 69 Skeet is hilarious.
What's the guy that's in the movie? Jimmy, whatever. Hey, how you doing? What are you doing? Like the guy that talk funny. I guess the guy got talk like that. Oh my gosh. Yo,
your porn stars are horrible actors too.
Hey yo.
Christmassy drinks like eggnog, which is I've been searching for coquito. I've never had it. I'd like to try it. Christmas trees, decorations, and lights.
Mm-hmm.
Christmas dinner because my family traditionally all eats together on Christmas and exchange gifts and shit. And then seeing my kid excited, that's dope. Like she like when she see the lights, she want to ride around, see lights and all that shit. So
did you go around this year?
Not yet. I told her let's wait, and this is my week now, so we probably go bust a move around here, and maybe even go down to Symphony Woods or something.
Yo, let us know. We might, make that happen. That'd be dope.
Cool.
That being said, for me, number 5, there's always a big deal movie that comes out around Christmas.
Always true.
We always go. So always that big blockbuster.
It's the Spider-Man is this year's big deal. Okay.
Which is really, you know what I mean?
La 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 on my headphones then. I was about to say something wild.
No. That being said, number 4, getting that one present that you didn't think you were gonna get for the little one. You know what I mean? Which this year.
I was saying that the little one didn't think they was gonna get.
They didn't like it. Just you know what I mean. They like it's. I'll ask for it, but it's a stab in the dark. It ain't a whole bunch of them out here. You know what I'm saying?
Can you say?
I'll say it. The good folks at Microsoft make it.
I would say the good folks at Air Jordan make it, but I ain't buying my man. Shits. Guess what? I ain't buying me, but she ain't getting them. Go ahead, number 4.
This nigga actually hold on. Let me go back.
Nigga, they ain't special.
Yeah,
just run over to school and fuck them shits up. No.
Yeah, Yeah, no, that's that. Those are consumables. Shoes are consumables. It's different.
Nah.
Number number three, uh, handing in that slip at work. Like, all right, look, I'm not gonna be here from December to January, and then everybody says the little corny line. They last day. All right, see y'all next year.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see
You know what
this
I'm
shit,
saying?
motherfucker.
The whole time. You mean next week, nigga? Yeah, yeah,
Right.
next week. I'll be through here.
Monday, motherfucker. Yeah.
Yo, but speaking of work, that week of work where everybody's about to take off, so nobody wants to do anything, and
Yeah.
it drags.
No, I love it. As a contractor, I love it
Ah,
because a lot of government people out of work.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I love it.
Nobody's having meetings. No one
Leave
wants
me
to have a
alone.
meeting.
Leave me the fuck
Yeah.
alone. Yeah.
Shout out to niggas who like to have 4 o'clock Friday meetings. Y'all are bad people.
Or
Um.
8 a.m. meetings.
Oh, that is my direct boss who loves to do that stupidness. I was like, you just want to see if niggas come on time. You gotta relax. Um. And I guess number one, man, when we start planning these get-togethers and you start cleaning that house and you play that good old Christmas music, getting the house together, and
Mhm.
you know what I mean. The missus always throws certain decorations. You know what I mean. You got to throw that garland on the banister and all that. When you start seeing that, it's go time, champ.
Shout out to all the mothers who used to put mad icicles on their tree.
Yo,
My mother would get a pack of that shit.
a little
Oh
tinsel.
my god. And throw that shit on the fucking and then nigga the static electricity be stuck to the TV. That icicle
Yes.
shit be everywhere, yo. It was gaudy. I hated that shit, nigga.
Yo, yeah, no. We had tinsel one. I've been married for 16 years. We had tinsel 1 year, and then my wife had to go vacuum it up. We're never doing this again. This is
I,
stupid.
I know that club that Walmart bitch the fuck up.
Whole time.
And fucking sisters like I don't like this shit.
Never again.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
is
yeah.
stupid. But
It
nah,
was
man, the
dumb.
tree does look dope. You know what I mean? The glow from that tree definitely gets you there, man.
Y'all do live
Um,
trees?
no. Why would you do that?
I agree.
Yeah, look, if you want to smell it, well, they got sprays where you can smell the
They got the little
pecan.
things that you can put in there like a hangy thing.
Hey,
Like
look, man, just get you a fifth of gin, yo. That smell and tastes like a pine tree. Um,
oh,
Naughty head, get you some naughty head. Boy, I got some story. Anyway, that's gonna take us into Diz on Sports.
welcome to This on Sports, aka Sports in the Buff, aka the Not So Skinny on Sports, a stripped down version of our normal sports segment. Here are the headlines. Warrants issued for Deshaun Watson's social media. From what I'm reading into that, they're probably going to press charges. um, Prayers up to Donald Parham Jr. Excuse me, I don't know if any of you guys watched the game. I guess I don't know when you're going to hear this, but we're recording this on a Friday. It was Thursday night football, so anybody watched the game last night? He hit his head on the ground trying to catch a pass in the end zone in the first quarter, and I mean, he immediately was out cold. Which but he never got up. He had seizures going out. So pray for that man. I don't like. I just don't want his career to be over because that's one of the things I'm like, damn. If I first thought like, damn, this nigga's career is over. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But his health is more important. But I just don't want his career to be over because of that. So pray for that guy, man. COVID is pushing some NFL games back. COVID is running rampant through the sports world. It's running rampant throughout America, but Jesus, the sports world is getting hit up heavy. So the Browns, Rams, and the Washington football team had so many players out that they almost forfeited. But then the players union jumped in there because not only would those guys have lost checks, Vegas, Philly, and Seattle would have lost their game checks too.
Yeah,
Um,
now there were people complaining that they were supposed to say they were going to say they were complaining. They were like, nah, we had a deal. They supposed to forfeit that game. Like some of the niggas was mad,
a lot
which
of
is
people are
weird.
mad about it. It's weird.
Yeah,
I don't mind them pushing it back. I mean, it's only 17 weeks, really 18 weeks of football, regular season football. I don't mind them pushing it back. I have no
well, they're
issue.
only pushing the games to Monday and Tuesday.
Right, right. So the Browns game is going to go to Monday, and the other two games are going to go to Tuesday. I don't mind it. I mean, it's not. I mean, then you got extra time to get healthy, extra time to prepare. So, and I don't mind watching football on Tuesday. So there you go
Yeah,
with
whole
that.
time.
Urban Meyer was fired. About time. This Urban Meyer saga is wild. So he gets in there, he alienates grown men, he hires a known racist as a strength and conditioning coach. Something else he did early too.
That nigga left the game and went to the shake jump.
Didn't get on the plane with his team and go somewhere and dance all fucking night with a woman that ain't your wife. Um, Story comes out
Niggas that get fired don't ride home on a plane still. This nigga.
just gyrate.
My man.
Um, the story comes out recently that Josh Lambo, was a much maligned kicker down there, um, he's stretching. Urban Meyer comes over to him and kicks him. Josh Lambo is like, oh, he kicks him and says, "Make your kicks, dipshit." So, so Lambo's not mad about the cussing. He's mad this motherfucker kicked him. So you better not ever kick me in your fucking life. This nigga said, "I'm the head ball coach. I'll kick you when I fucking damn please or damn well please." Well, I have a white people cuss. It's amazing. And then of course Lambo came out recently and said, he didn't leak that story. He went to the team legal people, and then they leaked that story, which says to me, Shad Khan was ready for this nigga to go.
Did you hear about the response to his apology for going to the shake jump? When he apologized to the team, the whole team was roaring with laughter.
No,
Like he goes into the locker room, like, guys, as your coach, I'm supposed to set a better example. And I apologize. The whole team was laughing at that nigga.
because this nigga come off. Oh, Tebow was the other bullshit. This nigga supposed to
Oh
come.
yes,
He
nigga
come
caught
off with this
Tebow.
moral high ground. I'm the like get the fuck out of here. Everybody out here grown. Everybody out here got bank.
Mhm.
All of us got bank. All of us grown. You want us to respect you? Do a good job. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like
it.
these grown men who go to the shake joint often. Yeah, he came in there with a whole wrong mindset. But yeah, man, the Urban Meyer debacle is over.
Until he
Kai
gets another job.
in college though,
Yeah. Oh
not
yeah.
in pros.
No,
In
he's done in
college.
the NFL. He's finished.
Kyrie is going to come back and play games, even
Oh,
though he's not.
part-time lover here.
He gonna play games outside of New York, and they are decimated by COVID too, man. NBA, a lot of NBA teams are decimated by COVID, and then Brooklyn Nets are one of the worst hit. Isaiah Thomas signs to the Lakers, and in his debut drops 42 in the G League.
I love it.
I love it, man. I think Russ's days are numbered. Um,
Yeah.
Steph Curry, man, yo, I'm not a huge Steph Curry fan. I'm not gonna lie, and I don't know what it is because I'm light skinned too, right? I don't understand why I don't like him. But
You
Steph
like him
Curry,
for the same reason why you dislike him for the same reason why I like him.
what is that?
His actions don't match his mystique. He
Oh,
wanted them like his persona is goody two shoes, but that nigga's a foul, crazy. Like he's the wild. He like Isaiah Thomas type nigga.
okay. I get what you're saying. Yeah, I don't like that bitch. Stephen Curry breaks 3 points made record, and he did it with like way less shots than Ray took. Now, my excuse for Ray was that Ray used to play above the rim. Ray used to dunk on niggas. Niggas don't remember Ray Allen used to dunk on niggas, man. Um, so yeah, man. This is the greatest 3-point shooter of all time. Spike Lee embarrassed himself kneeling behind kneeling, like
Yeah,
worship.
it was weird, yo. You ain't see the picture?
Nah.
It was weird. It's
Spike's a little weird. He be
yeah.
having his sister be naked in his movies. That to me is the ultimate weird shit. Jackson State lands the number one
Denzel,
quarterback.
just go ahead and grope her a little, like get your
Yeah,
whole.
that
She ain't
do it.
got a lot there, but just
Suck
go
her
ahead.
titties, Denzel. Uh, Jackson State.
I got you, Spike.
Jackson State University in Mississippi, man, where Deion Primetime Sanders is the head coach,
He's
lands the
doing the
number one
work. I'm trying to tell
cornerback in
you.
the country. And that kid, I can't think of his last name is Hunter. Is the first 5-star to sign for FCS team, football championship series team, um, subdivision. I'm sorry, since rankings started. 5-star. He lands a 5-star player to a football championship subdivision team. For those that don't know, there's FBS teams, which is the bowl teams, which is like the Alabamas and all of those, and then there's a Division One FCS team where they actually play a playoff and championship. Well, I guess the other teams now do it too, but it's like one. There used to be one. Now it's 1A. It's 1A, 1AA. Now it's FCS and FBS. Yo, that's dope, yo. Like this nigga is changing the landscape of college football. You think about this. He was first. Then Eddie George went to Tennessee State and coached. Hugh Jackson is in Grambling. Ray wants to coach. Ed Reed wants to coach. And they both have been linked to probably going to HBCUs.
I'd like to see Ed Reed somewhere. I don't want to see Ray Lewis anywhere.
I wouldn't mind seeing Ray Lewis coach. I mean, especially if he'd be a great recruiter. He gonna have somebody X's and O's. He'd be a great recruiter.
It's going to be so many holes at the dorm room. It's going to be popping. I'm sorry.
Prime head Brittany. But we gonna have.
But that was the game. He didn't have her there. He didn't have her there for well, look at these hoes. He had her like, look, nigga, y'all niggas are gonna be successful under me.
Oh yeah,
because I'm about to bring this bread here and these players here. I need to give y'all some tools. And this when we talked about it the other week, I said it. This man is doing the work. He ain't just doing the stuff that's cute for the cameras. Bringing that chick in, make him look kind of wild to press, but
not to these players.
Correct. This is him giving them the game. Like, oh, all right.
Yo, you know what's crazy, yo? He really wanted to be Florida State's head coach, and they spurned him. Just think that not to say that somebody else would have kicked it off, but Dion going down there and being so flamboyant and so successful is kicking off a revolution, yo. And yes. I was shout out to Jimmy Ray. I've mentioned him on the show before. He was like, "Oh, he's 5 stars ain't going to HBCUs." I think it wasn't an argument. We had an argument for real. Like, no, James, I think it's going to happen. I think that you're going to see the landscape shift because all you got to do is tell these young black. So now you can do name, image, and likeness, right? NIL. Mm-hmm. You can be like, look, yo, I know this game. They're going to treat you like this over there. You don't mean shit to them. Come over here. You get this money. You still, if you good, nigga, you know Morgan State got 4 Hall of Famers, more than a bunch of these schools, these Power 5 schools. So come on, yo, like, fuck them, fuck the.
I can't remember the player who said it, but he said, "Listen, I had a great career in the NFL, and them scouts will find you in a bowl of rice in Indochina, my nigga. Go where you got
talent, they will get you, and that's real. That's real.
And Dion is doing the work, son. I'm trying to tell you, man. I love it. I love it.
Let me ask you this question, and folks that are watching live, I want y'all to answer in the chat if you don't mind. Who would you like, and it can be black or white or in between? Who would you like to coach at an HBCU? And which which HBCU? What's that? What did she write? Virginia, San Francisco Tech. Miss Randall, what's that name, Miss Randall? Virginia, San Francisco Tech. Okay. No, but Miss Randall, I'm asking this question. Who would you like to see coaching at HBCU in which school?
Shannon Sharp and Morgan State.
Ooh, that'd be dope. That would be dope.
That would be dope. I mean, the biggest part of it is I'm being selfish because I want to go to the games, right? Because it's going to get
no doubt. Oh yeah, no doubt.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why the Morgan State part. But Shannon Sharp, because he's the same kind of guy. He's a no nonsense guy that knows his. He knows his stuff, but he knows how to relate to young black men right now.
Right.
We come from a culture where remember we had the Eddie Robinsons and the very, the older, and
Mm-hmm.
while they knew X's and O's, I think it's kind of tough for them to be able to relate to 18-year-old, 19-year-old, 20-year-old black man.
Mm-hmm.
And shout out Banks. I think it's tough to relate on that level for them to teach them the life tools that they need to succeed at the next level and make where they are a place where guys prosper in the league. You know what I'm saying? Because if they get that tools at the level before going to the league, before they little player symposiums and whatnot,
Mm-hmm.
you're going to see successful players and more successful players come out of these places where they're getting all the tools and just not football.
Right, no doubt, no doubt. I'm going to say something selfish too. I'm going to say Hampton because I actually attended classes in Hampton,
The other
and
issue.
I would like to see Ed Reed go down to Hampton University and make that something. But Morgan State would definitely be dope. But wouldn't you like to take a road trip down to Hampton and tailgate down that motherfucker man and all that good shit? That'd be a vibe, yo. That'd
Yeah,
be a vibe.
the Morgan Hampton game would be live.
That'd be lit. The bands,
Man.
Jesus Christ, yo. This
Who's
dude
all right,
so
who's the coach in DC?
so we'll put somebody there.
Yeah, who's in DC?
Go ahead and put Ray. Go ahead and put Ray down that
No,
motherfucker.
we're not gonna do that. I'm
Yeah,
not
put
gonna do
Ray
that.
down that motherfucker, man.
Nah, I'm not
Somebody
gonna
gonna want
rock
to play
with
for Ray, man.
Ray. I'm to be honest. All right, Ray is going to be a better coordinator because he's specifically an amazing X's and O's guy. Right?
I agree. I agree with that. He'd be a great defensive coordinator.
Yes. But he is you know what I mean, the nonsensical, like, you gotta get there and it's gonna be a man in front of you. But that man doesn't have what we have here. I was like, you got
And
the
it's
same
God.
stuff.
Is
Wait a
God with
minute.
us? I don't know. Then
God a hair.
is God here? I don't know. So not Ray in DC, huh? You don't want to put Ray down there?
I also don't think he would be the guy who relates to his players in a way that
So who would you do? Who would you put down
what's young guy? He's he's I am athlete with the dreads. What's the wide out? Not Ocho.
there? Brandon Marshall.
Brandon Marshall. Put Brandon Marshall down there.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I don't hate it. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. Maybe
I just
Vic. Put Vic down one of them motherfuckers, man. All you want to do is be your head coach. You want to recruit. You know what I mean? Put Vic down there. Fuck it. Fuck it, man.
put Wallow and Gilly down there. God
Go
dang.
wallow and fucking Gilly down there, man. And man, can you see Coach Wallow running up on niggas and shit?
Yo, what did you do today, nigga? What did you do? Did you that man got the same 24 that you got? What did you do with yours? What I did with mine, what he did with yours, is none of your business. You got to get it done, though. Nigga be in the rain in like a fitted hat. Like, what are you doing? Shout out to Gilly.
Shout out to Gilly. Yeah, man, but that's what I got.
I believe that's what we got. I am LFam790, your social media choice, aka Non Edison Podcast, and aka Captain Bro Albano. Brew Diamond Phillips, Sticky the Dragon, Steamboat Pod, Champagne God's favorite podcast, the Potty Piper. I'm in the podcast, Chew Bubblegum, and I'm all out of Dente Nice, and my tag team partner.
I'm gonna give you a new AKA too, yo. Big Papas. I don't know. I don't know where I was a pump.
Were you gonna say Big Papa Spunk? Because I was gonna cut this whole thing off.
Big Papa spunk this whole show.
I was gonna cut
That's
this
not
whole.
where I was going. Is that where I was going? The Big Papa spunk is really fucking hilarious. Hey yo, before I get into myself, and I love getting into myself, where's Buffy.com? Where's Buffy.com? Where's Buffy.com? At Where's Buffy on Instagram, at Where's Buffy on Twitter. Listen, make sure I see you. I saw, we picked up some new likes, we picked up some new follows, man. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and ring that bell for notifications. We are the originators of a lot of this shit. Maybe not all of it,
The originator.
but a lot of it. Fatboy underscore
So if you
Diz.
see somebody else out here doing, never mind. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Fatboy underscore Diz on my Twitter. I'm smoking and drinking on Instagram. This is from Be More Diz. They joining the most finger with is not the joint, it's the penis, Johnny cock ramp, the glove don't fit. I will not hit. I'm not a normal nigga. I smoke cigars. I use rubbers. And I'm about to go outside and smoke a cigar, and enjoy this weather. And my
Yo,
spades left. Oh shit! What happened to broccoli and math?
what's up, brothers?
Fuck y'all. You want to join our show, bitch?
Hey, yo, I see the
Nah,
nigga.
that's family.
Hey, yo, do you go out and say, real quick before we get out of here? And I apologize for throwing new questions in at the end of the show. Have you ever gone out, like when you were going into the office and on break? Did you ever smoke a cigar on break?
A couple times, but it definitely got to be like very. I've gone to cigar lounge on break. It's like a
No,
very.
no, I'm talking about, you know how niggas be out, you know, on the side of the building.
No, I never done that. No.
Every once in a while, it'll be a nigga on break.
I don't hate it though. I've definitely on some days gone to cigar lounges, had a little bit of a drink and a cigar. We eat, have a cigar, be gone for like 2 hours and shit. Come back reeking. But those are good days. And then the guy I was with was a fucking manager. So, what you gonna say to me? What you gonna say to me? I'm with him. What you say to me? Yeah,
It
we
is
smoke
what
shit.
it is, man.
It'd be
All
a
right, man.
Friday or something.
At Where's Buffy? Where'sBuffy.com, man. Holla at us, and we'll leave y'all with this special holiday sentiment.
These white folks crazy.